I got done, known as the secret laser injection, I guess, but it's better known as Fraxel Laser Therapy. So I got this done at the same clinic that I got my rhinoplasty done, actually. So if you want to watch that video, you can click up here. And I went there because they also have a dermatology section, not just plastic surgery. So I decided that I wanted to go ahead and see what I can do about my enlarged pores on my face. So on my way to the clinic, and I just got off work. I'm gonna get on the subway soon and head over. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I have really oily skin, and so that really puts a hindrance on me trying to get clear skin, you know. I'm always battling with having too much sebum, and then I have pimples pop up occasionally, not often. I wouldn't say that I have very acne prone skin, but I do get them sometimes. After the acne is left, I have like a mark on my face. So, you know, hyperpigmentation and large pores and overall skin texture, that's always a problem for me. So I figured that I would go and try and get this done to see if it will help me. So this procedure, in Korea at least, at this specific clinic, because you know there's so many clinics in Korea, it ran for about $50 a session. And so I decided that I went to go ahead with 3 sessions. But I did it over the course of a few months, starting back in maybe February, and you know, COVID-19 kind of happened, so I wasn't really able to finish up my procedures, but I do think that it helped me in the time being, and if I was able to do that last one and even more, that it definitely would have helped my skin even more. Fraxel Laser Therapy is it's kind of popular, especially among celebrities. From what I researched, a lot of people, even those like Janae Aiko, have gotten laser therapy for their skin, and that's why they have perfect, beautiful skin. Of course, they've been doing it for years or even months, but you know, on a consistent basis. And me, I was only able to go twice, so maybe I can try and get more later. You have to kind of take what you get, you know? Okay, so the procedure itself, I started out with a clean face, obviously, and I numbed up for about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, 45 minutes to an hour, just to ensure that I had little pain, but you can definitely feel it. Okay, so I'm getting numbing cream right now, and they put it on my face, and they put like saran wrap on my face so that it kind of like goes faster. And now I'm just waiting. See you later. The laser itself is not necessarily an injection, so it's not like you use the laser and inside of the laser is the needle and product and it's all going on at once. No, it's just a laser needle kind of thing. So they put the laser needle, I'm just gonna call it laser needle, on your face, and then it kind of like shocks at the end of the needle and it's inside of your skin. So what it's doing is it's stimulating collagen while creating a channel for skin boosters to get in. You know, you go ahead with that procedure. For me, the first time I did it only on my cheek and chin, I believe. And then the next time around, I went ahead with my forehead and my nose. I heard that the nose area is pretty painful. And so I decided to do the second time around. My doctor also went over my problem areas, which are up here, twice, because we really wanted to focus on working in those areas, not necessarily, you know, around here. This is where most of my oil is, well, I wouldn't say most of the oil is produced, but I would say that this area suffers the most when it comes to my pores. So we went around these, you know, this few areas twice, maybe my nose twice when I did it, I can't remember exactly. And that takes about 30 minutes or so. So then after, they go in with the injection part, which is really just an ampule. Well, I wouldn't say an ampule. I would say it's a syringe, definitely a syringe of product, but it's not being injected with the needle. They're just placing it on my face and then, you know, like massaging or patting it in. And for this one in particular, they used, I believe it's like a microcurrent kind of, or ultrasound. Maybe it's ultrasound. And they massaged it on my face so that it's kind of not just sitting on top of my face, but like really penetrating into my skin. So we did 3 rounds of needle laser type of thing. And the first time it was okay. The second time was kind of painful. Third time was a little bit more painful, but it wasn't unbearable, but kind of uncomfortable. But when she put the skin booster on, it definitely like makes it feel better. But I can tell that my face is like traumatized right now. So we'll see what I look like in a few hours, and then I'll be back in a month. Yes, so after they massaged the product into my skin, I went and laid down and got a sheet mask, like a soothing sheet mask for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I was on my way. Of course, my skin afterwards, I'm still a little bit numb. I could feel it, and definitely when you went over those areas twice, you could feel it much more. But, you know, when you leave, you're still a little bit numb, and so as the day goes on, it definitely stops being so numb, but it's also not as painful because it had already been hours. So for me personally, after maybe like 2 or 3 hours, I could still see that my face was red from the procedure. I could still see like a tinge of pink, and also you could see the needle marks on my face because it's kind of like a rectangle, just like. And I would say that that lasted a few days, maybe 3 to 5 days in total. And in that time period, you're not supposed to exfoliate because if you exfoliate, okay, so if you use a chemical exfoliant, then you're gonna get all that acid inside of your skin, like in the epidermis. So you really don't wanna do that. And if you use a physical kind of exfoliate, then you're also gonna get those products into your skin. So exfoliating is not something you really wanna do. You wanna just let the skin kind of fall off. And when I say skin, I mean the little itty bitty marks you got from the channels that were made inside your skin. So you're not really gonna see like shedding or anything of that sort. It's just kind of gonna be like a gradual, natural kind of thing. And you'll be able to tell, you know, after the first day, you'll feel it's kind of rough a little bit because, you know, your skin is already healed over, but after a few days, it just comes off naturally. And then, you know, you're good to go as far as exfoliating. And I do wanna say that it's recommended to not exfoliate for 1 whole week. 1 week? So then after that period, then you're kind of good to go. You can do a little bit more. Obviously, during that time period that you can exfoliate, you also can't do things like go to the sauna or go to, you can't submerge in water and things like that, you know, normal kind of things. And I would say that after my second time, I could start to see a difference in my skin. It's really too bad that I wasn't able to do the last one. Well, I'll put the pictures up later as well. I'll show you, you know, my progression and maybe even share a picture of my skin right now. And it's definitely doing a whole lot better. So yeah, I really enjoyed the procedure, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it was like. So we'll start from the beginning, go all the way to the end.
I give you texture first. How's it?
It's fine. All right, so that was my journey with the Fraxel Laser / secret laser injection. So tell me, what did you think of the procedure? Have you ever gotten Fraxel Laser Therapy before? How did it work for you? And did you get it more times? And, you know, was it that the more times that you did it, the better your skin looked? Or did you think that it kind of worked for you, but not really? Let me know in the comments below so we can chat about it. And until next time.